for the next battle. Ready for the next battle.
Alright, check. Here we go. What up, stream? Been a minute since I done really like streamed. Season 3 came out and all the ranks got reset, and I was just like, I'm gonna just play the game. And then I thought about it. I was like, I've really streamed. So some updates since the very last time I streamed. Last time I was trying to get Rainy to Fujin. I made it there. Took a break. And then when I came back, I didn't really have the same passion for the game like I did before. So I kind of just like backed off the game a little bit. Then when I finally got back into it, like I started when Miary Zo came out, I kind of started playing Miary Zo. And I was actually super interested in like playing her. I liked her a lot actually. It gave me my fix of like striker, but also goofy. And I mean, there's Azucena, but during the time of season 2, Azucena kind of got nerfed a lot. She got hit pretty hard actually. I gotta remember that's a 1+2. But I also just like Miary Zo as a character. I think she's fun. I tend to like fun characters, so I actually like Azucena a lot too. But with the release of Season 3 and the resetting of all of our ranks, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. With the resetting of all of our ranks too, I'm just like, there's not really much of a point in... Oh, I'm dead. There's not much of a point in like playing other characters right now, especially because I'm really only waiting for Kunimitsu to come out. So like, I like Miary Zo. I also like, I still want to play Reina periodically, and I probably will, but those will most likely be like private matches. I gotta stop doing that one. Excuse me. I've been letting this dude get away with this. I've also been trying to like play with the analog stick more than the D-pad, so I'm not really doing the exact same stuff that I used to do. Like, I'm not blocking all of this stuff because I'm not reading the same inputs anymore. And I'm trying to get adjusted to like using the analog stick to move, and so it's pretty interesting. I'm also trying to get back to a fundamental style of play. So I used to be really big into just turtling, and I'm not necessarily trying to get back to turtling per se, but like, oh, I thought I blocked it. I was holding down back. I'm not really into turtling anymore, but like, I want my defense to be good because that's kind of my that's my biggest trait in gaming. If that makes sense. Like, I'm a defensive player by default. I've had to learn to be offensive, and then changing my default movement setup, that changes a lot actually. So like, I'm not moving the way I normally would. I'm not playing the way I normally would. Like, I'm not reading the stuff I normally would. So I have to kind of and then stuff like that, like that backflip. I guarantee you I wouldn't have done that on D-pad, but it's a learning curve. So I'm trying to lock in a little bit. I don't like, I know it's a learning curve, but I don't like that he kept hitting me with lows. It's kind of irritating me. But that being said, I kind of enjoy it. It's easier on my thumbs long term. so I'm kind of going more for like hand health at this point. Oh, I shouldn't have charged. And you know, I'm trying to get better at like reading when I should do stuff now. Oh, I pressed the wrong one. This guy really likes doing this. And it's my fault for kind of letting him do it so he thinks he can get away with it. But this is also why I come online. Because you get people who do stuff like this and you have to like... It's good training for you to check your reflexes, or in my case for me to check my reflexes. And it's also good training to kind of play mind games with people. Because a lot of times people will do stuff they think they can get away with, myself included. Like, if you let me do something stupid, I'm gonna keep doing it. No, that's not what I meant to do, actually. So like that, for example, like I let him get it the first time, and he thought he was gonna get it the second time, and like he got the fucking, what are we calling that? Snake edge. Like he got the snake edge, but he had to do something different, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. It's like playing smarter, especially with the new season and the changes. And I don't really have any statements about the season. I just play the game. Like, some people think the game is beyond repair. I'm just like, I'm kind of just here. Like, I'm sorry. I thought I had that, but I didn't. I gave that one to him. I moved when I didn't mean to. Kind of like that. Like, I'm trying to get off of autopilot in fighting, because you tend to do a lot of autopilot stuff, and then you realize, you realize later on, kind of long term, that like that gets you beat. Especially for me, where I'll do like autopilot counter hits and stuff, and I won't be remotely near a person. Okay, it wasn't the right break, but okay. I won't even be remotely near a person, and then I'm getting juggled 3 times in a row because I keep doing autopilot shit. So, trying to be more deliberate about like my movement and stuff like that. Which, you know, in turn means I'm gonna lose a lot of fights, which is also why I'm like, I'm not in ranked right now. I gotta remember that there's a part, stuff like that. Like normally I can kind of poke that, but obviously he frame trapped it. Sir. And it's like, I don't, you know, if I'm learning, cool. There does get a point where I'm just like, alright, I'm tired of your bullshit. And like, I know me personally, when I get online, if I'm fighting somebody at higher rank, I'm like, oh, they're supposed to be better. But also, I usually don't think too much about it. Like, he's going for a perfect right now, and he's probably gonna get it. Nope. Yeah, I just kind of gave it to him. Wasn't really interested in trying to make my way back from a full health bar. It's not what I'm feeling right now. But it's kind of nice, like getting back into it, kind of going back to like, hey, I used to play like this. I used to do this stuff. Also, I usually do 3 and done. I try to keep it like the I try to keep it like ranked rules. But yeah, so as you can see on the right side of my screen, like I'm using the inputs, and so I'm trying to get better at using the D-pad, or not the D-pad, the analog stick. The main reason being, like, I can do a lot of movements with the D-pad. I can actively choose, but I can basically get more inputs in with the analog stick, where I can't do as many with the D-pad. I know it's not the clearest example, but it's also just, like I said, for finger health long term. Okay, like,
Get ready for the
it's
next battle.
trying not to destroy my fingers long term. So yeah, other than that, I don't really have any opinions on the recent state of Tekken. I just like the game, and there's some stuff I think could have been done better. There's some stuff I think was done really well. So like they're, you know, working on my movement. So try not to give him like too many openings. I don't really mind if he catches me in one, because that's, you know, the nature of the game. Like, some things you just can't avoid. But all in all, you know, I think I'm doing pretty good considering I just switched up my entire playstyle basically. Oh, you got it perfect. I was trying to avoid it too. I don't have any, yeah, so I know I've said it a couple times, but I don't have any thoughts on the recent state of Tekken. Just because, like, I don't play the game enough to be judge of the game. I can tell you what I do and don't like from my experiences, but the one thing I can say for sure is that players tend to be biased towards things that can make them better. So like, obviously I'm gonna want stuff that works out in my favor more than it does for somebody else, right? Like, I don't think Miary Zo should have had any nerfs, especially when she just came out, but you know, the development team thought differently, and I'm like, that's fine, because all you do is you adjust to them. Like, yeah, Azucena got nerfed to hell and back basically in season 2, but like, people still played with her. People did really well with her too. And when I was playing with her, I actually did really well with her. Like, so it was one of those things where it's really a matter of opinion. It's really a matter of bias. Like, you're not going to please everybody, and there's not really much of a point in trying. And that's kind of where I'm at with it. Like, there's not much of a point in trying with people. And I kind of get it if developers are like, you know what, we don't care. Like, people are saying Tekken is dead. People are saying it's gonna die. That it's not gonna go past Tekken 8, which is fine. I don't think they need a Tekken 9. Just end the series on an even number. But I'm biased towards odd numbers. I think Tekken 8 has, to a degree, the best gameplay overall of the series. I do think that it is a little like just straight up beginner friendly heavy. Like, it used to be a game where you basically had to grind practice, and you would hear people go, I don't like doing that. Dude, fucking inputs are insane. And it's like catering, and I think a lot of games are guilty of this, catering to the newer players, catering to like people getting into the game versus the people that are, you know, your loyal fans that are there. Right, like I think that's kind of, but that's also as a loyal fan of plenty of games, I think it's crazy that, you know, you basically make games easier for people coming in, kind of. But I also understand, like, it's a tight market, or like even people, even longtime players of games will kind of fall off. Like, I'm a longtime player of Dead or Alive, and I genuinely don't play it anymore, and it's really just because I kind of didn't have any purpose to it. Sidestep. This dude's sidesteps are like uber clean. Kind of frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. This guy's good. His ducks are good too. This guy's got good reads. Watch him combo me to hell here. Oh, you're a dick. Okay. Sidestep. Way to get me to the wall. Yeah, he plays on fight stick. And if not, he's got really good, like, solid controller input. Because I try to get stuff like that, and I like to believe my inputs can be pretty. Obviously, I'm nowhere near people who practice day and night, who spend hours grinding just movement. Counter. It's actually the first time he's used any type of hell sweep in the game. Oh, I keep screwing that up. I was trying to hit him with that. This guy's a jackass, though. I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to start counter hitting him more. I don't mind it though. I think it's I actually think it's a pretty good fight overall because he's getting me to move and he's getting me to like actively think, especially because he's highly aggressive, right? Like I'm not gonna have forever defensive opponents, so I have to play to my opponent. I did not block that. Right, so now I have to play to my opponents. Now I have to be aggressive, right? I was really kind of calm that last round. Well, not that last round, but I was really calm the last like overall fight. So the goal now, be aggressive, but like that's not always gonna work, right? Look at he's already going off the rails on me. I've never seen that one. But I also usually try to keep Heihachi from grabbing me. Oh, I'm dead. I'm surprised he didn't hit me while I was in the air. Okay, I gotta figure out. So I'm still using the analog stick, and I have to figure out how to like properly get my block. Because normally I'm good at blocking the second hell sweep from Heihachi, or pretty much any of the Mishins actually. I'm gonna just go for that toe. I was not dragging this fight on. So and he knows I'm trying to go for a launcher. So he's going to be really defensive about it. Which works in my favor because Miary Zo has several launchers she can do. And he's really just going to try to... He's basically going to play keep out with me right now. That was a little too automatic. And like, you know, I try not to think that people are cheating. Some things are a little, like some people are just good. Like, I've played good people. Like, I've actively played people that are really good at this game. Probably way too good for my own good. Right? People with very good fundamental knowledge of the game, fundamental knowledge of like how to use your character and all that stuff. And I think that's fine. Nope, knocked out the air. And like, but he's good. And, you know, there's something you can learn from people who like spend that extra time learning the game. Because realistically, I'm not like great at the game. I would say I'm pretty mediocre. Yes, I reached Fujin, but like Fujin is just mid tier. You're average at the game. Right? I was in Raijin, I got kicked back out of it, so clearly I'm not there. Right now he's learning patterns too. So now I have to start doing new stuff. Right, so now I have to start playing mind games. So if I get quiet, you know why. I'm trying to figure out some stuff. So he's found what works for him, which is keep me in the corner and poke. So now I have to create space. I thought I broke it, I did not. One thing I want to actually get better at is catching those punishes. So a lot of times, like, I'll block something and think I have the punish window, and then I find the person's just blocking. I screwed that up. But like, somebody else would look at this and be like, dude, he's reacting to everything you do. That guy is cheating. I'm like, some people are actually just that good at the game. I want to like go and look at replays and stuff. Yeah, if I think someone's cheating, I'll go and look at replays. Can I tell if they're cheating? Not really. But I like to kind of look at their inputs for certain attacks and be like, okay, how did they put that in so fast? Because the other part too is you can't. The problem with watching the replays is you can't really tell if somebody's using a fight stick or a controller. So that changes the dynamic of it. Damn, I did the wrong way. You can't really tell what type of controller someone's using. And that actually kind of changes things, because like people are actually able to put certain inputs in faster with the fight stick. Especially if that's what you've played, if that's what you're familiar with. Like, if that's what you're familiar with, then yeah, you're gonna do way better on a fight stick. Um, but like, you know, I like to think that people are just grinding the hell out this game, because I know sometimes when I do some crazy stuff, somebody, whoever is fighting me, is probably like, yo, that dude is doing some crazy shit. And when in reality, most of it's just happy accidents. So, kind of got to deal with that too. But I try not to believe people are cheating. Especially if you're dedicated to learning. And I think that's enough on that, because I'm kind of just beating a dead horse at this point. I also miss my windows a lot. I actively miss my windows to do counters, because I'll think about it for just a split second too long. Way to dodge me. Have to let him know. I will rage at you. Counter hit's crazy. I've actually never seen that. I didn't know. I mean, I guess I kind of figured counter hit would have made sense, but I've never seen anyone do it. I gotta work on that input. Excuse me. I think this is the only person I've gone more than 3 matches with, win or lose. Not bad though. Think it was a good fight. I'm actually done fighting him though because I went one over my norm.
Get ready for the next
I
battle.
did get a win in. I'm cool with that. Learned a lot. Think it's pretty good. I don't know. I can't really say I care too much about the changes in season 3. I don't really see the point in caring. Like, I'm here to play the game, and whether that means my character was nerfed or not, it is what it is. Okay. So, I will say, since the patch has come out, though, I've only been using Miary Zo primarily. I did play with Reyna for a little bit. Well, I played with Reyna first when the new patch came out, and I think the move that they added for her is kind of cool. They got a little sidestep move, but you're gonna have to definitely figure out a time to use it. Like with Miary Zo's move, all they did was give her the uppercut where she knocks you up and she like grabs you with her snakes. All they did was give her another version of it. And so like you can use that when you want to basically switch sides. Let's see if I can get it here. Nope. I literally looked. I have to get better at reacting to snake edges because I literally looked at it and just watched it happen. I had so much time to block too. Oh, 10 hit. Okay. They were feeling really confident there. Oh, I shouldn't have crouched. I almost had it. I gotta get better at fighting Lily too. I think a big part of fighting games is just kind of knowing the matchup too. This guy doesn't want to play a game, loser. Part of it is just knowing the matchup too, because like when I fight Huarong, I actually do really well against him, regardless of the character I'm playing, because I know how he plays. And some of that just comes from playing the character. Like I play Lily a little bit. But not enough that it matters. So like I'm still trying to, figure out all of that. But you win some, you lose some, and that's part of the reason why I'm in quick match doing this. Because the other thing too, I think quick match has a higher saturation of highly skilled players, or really, really good. I won't say highly skilled. I would say it has a higher saturation of really good players who like know their characters or really good with their inputs, really good with their reads, stuff like that. I just gave him a free juggle. This man clearly carried me straight to the wall the first time and just repeated the process. He's basically doing a bunch of knowledge checks, and I'm trying to beat him at his own game right now. Hard to do because League players are actually kind of annoying. Like that punch. I don't know, that punch of his makes me irrationally angry. I've seen someone literally juggle somebody using that punch like straight up across the map. Like the fact that that dude spammed basically the same kind of movements over and over. Ah. Oh, he knocked the coins out of me. But like, that's input control. Is it frustrating? Absolutely. Absolutely frustrating. But it's input control. I'm pretty sure I played this person in quick match. I don't ever see them in ranked, actually. I only see them in quick match. So like they're really good. They play the game a lot, stuff like that, which I don't have the dedication to the game to play like that. I mean, it might be a different story once Kunimitsu comes out. Yeah, that overhand right punch makes me irrationally angry. And it's only because people, like, I've gotten juggled with it and it's so fucking frustrating. I screwed that up. One thing that I know a lot of people complain about, like, I did it a lot when I first started playing. Characters like Lee, characters like Hwarang, who are really fast, and can basically kind of continuously non-stop attack. Like, it's frustrating. But I'm like, I don't. You learn to either play against them, or you lose. Which, like, yeah, you lose to him a lot. But I used to be like, dang, why are these characters so fast? When in reality, that's part of what makes the challenge, right? Like, that's not what I meant to do the second time. I gotta remember that's a 2 grab. Or no, that's a 1+2 grab actually. So that's the only grab he's actually done. So I think I can confidently read that grab if that's the only one he's been doing the whole fight. So, yeah. You win some, you lose a lot. There are like stats you can look at online, and my stats, I have way more losses than wins. Actually, I think it's, we're gonna hold off on that. Pause that for a second. I think it's Electric Wind God Fist.gg. And then you can look up like your Tekken name and shit. So my all-time highest rank was Raijin. Obviously, it's not currently my rank. My stats, like some people's stats are kind of crazy because they'll be like, yeah, all my stats, I have mostly wins, no losses. And it's like, that's cool. Good for you. My stats are 482 total wins, 767 total losses. And some days are obviously better than others. Some months are clearly better than others. Oh, my appeal has gone up. My spirit is low. My attack is low. Just because I'm relearning Miary Zo. So I don't know combos with her. Like, my attack was a lot better with Reina. Because I knew combos with her. I knew how to, like, get in and out of attacks with people and stuff. But my appeal has gone up because over time I've just started rematching people. I've kind of gotten to the point where I don't care if I rank up or rank down. Miary Zo is technically my highest ranked character right now, which is not even technically, she is my highest ranked character. My main, like my character used the most is Reina. Oh, that's interesting. So you can look at a matchup chart. I didn't know this before. Of your win rate against different people, and my Reina's win rate against like pretty much the entire cast is below 50%. And granted, there are people who do really well with her, so maybe it's just me, but her win rate against a lot of other characters is below. It's like 40. It's averaging 48% or so, whereas Reina, and this might just be me specifically, but Reina has a higher win rate against Steve. So it's like, oh, okay, that's very interesting, or like as a character. They show your past names. My past name was Execution Error before I learned Kunimitsu was coming to the game, and then I changed my name promptly to Kunimitsu. My win loss with Miary Zo currently is 181 to 266. Let's see, current season 9.1 for quick matches. 9.1% of quick matches I lose, or I win, I guess, and then 37.3% of ranked matches. So I have a very, very poor like win rate against certain characters. Oh, current matchup analysis. So I have like next to 0. My win rate against a Jin is 16.7%. Against the Lars is 20%. Against the June is 25%. So kind of like that. Like my median win rate, I do fairly well, or at least relatively well, against Eddie, Reina, Xiaoyu, and Lars. Or not Lars. Law with Miary Zo. And typically against Lily, Asuka, Victor, Huarong, and Fang, I do really well, but Fang is kind of skewed because I've only fought like one Fang the entire time. Yeah, so like that's just kind of my thing. And then Miary Zo's overall win rate as a character, the median rank for most Miary Zo players is Fujin, so I'm kind of right there. Percent of players who main Miary Zo. There's only 2% of people who main her. There's 2% that pick her, but she has a over 50% win rate against other characters. Okay, so that was the characters they go against. Her win rate against most characters, excluding Clive, Jin, and some others, a lot of others actually, like a lot of the base characters, is above 50%, and then a lot of the base characters, a lot of the older characters, some of the favorites and stuff is like right below 50%. Looking at like the top ranked people, the gods of destruction and stuff like that. I need to low-key kind of look them up, watch their gameplay, or watch some of their things, because they have like an insane win rate with her. They actually have an insane win rate overall. 3,300 wins, 2,500 losses. And like all of their stuff is really high. Highest ranked character is Reina, or not Reina, Miary Zo. Oh, and they're a PlayStation player, actually. So this is a good time. Let me see if I can go and find this person. Because a lot of times you can... Thank you. I don't care. A lot of times you can find people based on like their names and stuff like that. Got a phone call. But so I did find them. I just downloaded their Ghost. I definitely will not register them as my rival. But like all the same stats that I read out, you can actually see. And one thing I did notice, like if you compare, my appeal is higher. Everything else is absolutely trash. Like, oh, my defense is good, but everything else is pretty low for me. My technique is low, stuff like that. So this is a really good time to try and find their replays and kind of go about that. I wish I could actually like watch their videos, but I can't. So let's go. I think it's in the dojo. I think I can do ghost battles here. I know I can set up a ghost battle. I'm trying to remember where to go to actually do the ghost battles. That's group match. Just customization shop. Alright, we're gonna go back to the entrance. I believe this is the ghost battle station. Yeah. I don't think I can do the ghost battle. I think I just have to kind of watch it, but so my highest. Okay, so before the reset, well, Reina is now a mighty ruler, but before the reset, the characters that I had to Fujin were Miary Zo, Lydia, Azucena, Asuka, and Jin. I actually got Jin to Fujin right before the reset. And part of me wants to continue doing that, getting other characters to the like Fujin, at least to the median rank. I think it'd be pretty nice to kind of take all the characters to like the median rank, but I know I'm not going to be that good with every character. We'll go balance for now. Okay. I'm just gonna choose. We're gonna choose the Elegant Palace. So I've never actually done the Oh. Okay, it's literally I'm fighting my ghost. So okay, that like the fact that I ended up doing that 3 times is proof that I need to work on my thing. Uh. Kind of like, I need to be more proactive about, even if I'm not doing like full combos, I need to be proactive about just technique. Because I still kind of button mash a little bit. Ooh, I didn't read that right. Ghost based on recent data is actually playing like me. It's really funny. So I dodge really weird things. Yep, I hit people with that a lot. I don't actually do that part. The ghost does some weird stuff where like sometimes it'll just continue strings, but I probably should start doing that string more if people would stop interrupting it. I gotta work on that input. No, I did not break it. I, in fact, did not break it. It's actually kind of interesting because I think the ghost is like almost learning real time to a degree. And I can actually go and train my ghost. Like, I can go and be a jackass and train my ghost to fight me. Apparently I'm really good at catching people in grabs. kind of just locking into fighting my ghost. It's kind of interesting. I would like to fight somebody else's ghost though. I think that was kind of my goal, was to actually fight someone else's ghost and not my own. So I think I misunderstood the settings, kinda. They're all the same, so. So I can only, it looks like I can only fight my ghost if I'm doing the online version. It's kind of interesting. I need to figure out how to fight other people's ghosts, because I actually wanted to practice against the other guy's ghost. I thought that would have been pretty cool. But it's been fun. I was really only kind of feeling quick match tonight. I'm not... You know what? Actually... Yeah, I'm not really feeling ranked tonight. Kind of been having a rough time in ranked. That was actually the reason I kind of went back, did some practice, jumped back in a quick match, kind of get a feel for the game overall. So, it's been fun. I'll try to do this again. I want to get back into streaming Tekken more often anyways, so I'll try to stream more if I remember. But, till next time.